Gonna take this and give you
a princess.
That's right. After almost 2 decades, Princess Diaries 3 is officially in the works, and we, as fans of royal transformations and Genovian charm, couldn't be more excited. No need to say that this franchise holds a special place in many hearts as the ultimate royal glow-up story, and one that launched Anne Hathaway into stardom as Mia Thermopolis. And now, it is time to welcome the 3rd installment of the franchise. But first, let's take a dive into the memory lane and remember why we all adore this franchise so much. The first Princess Diaries movie, which debuted in 2001, introduced us to the endearing, clumsy teen Mia, who suddenly finds herself the heir to the throne of Genovia. Directed by the late Gary Marshall, the film was an instant hit, offering a feel-good story about self-discovery, courage, and of course, some unforgettable lessons in princess etiquette from Julie Andrews as Queen Clarice. Not only did this film make me dream of Genovia, but it also put Anne Hathaway on the Hollywood map. This was her debut film, and the warmth and charm she brought to Mia made her a star overnight. Hathaway has since expressed her gratitude for the role, saying, "Mia helped me find myself as much as Mia was finding herself," which just goes to show how closely she's connected with the character.
Amelia, have you ever heard of Edouard Christophe Philippe Gérard Rinaldi?
No. He was the Crown Prince of Genovia. What about him?
And then there's the Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, which hit theaters in 2004. This sequel not only solidified Hathaway's star power, but also introduced Chris Pine as Nicholas Devereux, Mia's charming rival-turned-love interest. Pine's character brought a spark of romance to the film, and it's safe to say this was a career milestone for him as well. Their chemistry had us all rooting for Mia and Nicholas to end up together, even as the story ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. Are you a fan of the Princess Diaries franchise? Which movie do you prefer, the first or the second one? Let me know what your favorite moment is in the comments below.
Antoine Soussan of Paris plays the harp. No title, but good family.
What about the title husband?
Yeah, he's cute.
His boyfriend thinks he's handsome also.
Right on.
At the end of the Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, Mia and Nicholas finally get together, putting an end to their rivalry. Mia, realizing she doesn't need a husband to rule Genovia, claims her independence as queen and boldly chooses her own path. This empowered ending left us excited for what's next in Genovia. What will her rule be like? Will she and Nicholas build a life together? And for years, we have speculated about a possible 3rd movie exploring these questions. Now, nearly 2 decades later, we might finally get answers. With Hathaway and possibly Pine reprising their roles, The Princess Diaries 3 could show us what happened after that iconic scene and how Mia has shaped Genovia's future.
So don't want to be nice to this guy, you know? I mean, he is rude, he's arrogant, self-centered,
Have you met him?
No.
In terms of storyline, many of us are hoping The Princess Diaries 3 will feature Mia and Nicholas as a royal couple, potentially with a daughter of their own. Rumor has it that the story might revolve around Mia's family life and her evolving responsibilities as Genovia's queen. There's potential for family drama, royal pressures, and some nostalgic throwbacks to Mia's high school days. Having a teenage daughter who's experiencing the same struggles Mia went through could add a lovely dynamic. Plus, the 3rd movie might bring in fresh faces and possibly explore Genovia's role on a bigger stage. This would create a new generation of Genovian royalty, adding fresh challenges and humorous situations. Imagine a young princess dealing with the same doubts and struggles Mia once had. This could be a full-circle moment, showcasing Mia and Nicholas as parents helping their daughter come to terms with her own identity and royal responsibilities. We know that they are currently working on the scenario for the movie, so there is that. If they change their mind about the plot later on, I'll let you guys know for sure, so stay tuned for any updates. In a recent interview, Hathaway teased that she'd be thrilled to return to the role of Mia, saying, "I would more than entertain the idea of returning. I'm pulling for it." She expressed that the idea of showing Mia's next chapter as a mother could be beautiful and poetic. This hints that Hathaway is on board with a storyline focusing on family and growth, which would certainly resonate with fans who grew up with the series. And don't forget about Julie Andrews.
May I present my granddaughter, Mia?
Your Highness?
Mia, would you care to welcome our guest? Lord.
The legendary actress played a central role in shaping Mia's journey, and although she's yet to confirm her return, Andrews previously said she'd be open to it under the right circumstances. It's hard to imagine the Princess Diaries without Queen Clarissa's regal guidance, so fans are hoping she'll return for at least a cameo. That being said, in the end, her health and schedule will likely determine if she can participate. Chris Pine, on the other hand, has been relatively quiet about the project, but I'm hopeful he'll be back as the dashing Nicholas. Their chemistry was such a hit that seeing Mia and Nicholas together again would be a dream come true.
Angie, wow, what passion. Well, I didn't hear you mention love.
You're so jealous.
Why would I be jealous of Andrew? He's got to spend the rest of his life married to you.
I loathe you.
I loathe you.
I loathe you first.
Recently, he brushed off a question about the upcoming movie by joking that he has ridiculous scenario ideas for it. But he did not outright reject the idea. In fact, his joke can even be interpreted for his enthusiasm. So there is that. Mandy Moore, who played Mean Girl Lana in the first movie, has also hinted that she'd love to make an appearance if it made sense for the story. Since we're jumping forward in time, we could see many of Mia's old high school friends or rivals in surprising new roles within her life. Who would you love to see return in The Princess Diaries 3? Drop your thoughts below. Disney hasn't announced an official release date yet, but given that it's in the works, we might expect it in late 2025 or early 2026. We have waited nearly 20 years for this movie, so the excitement and anticipation for this release are off the charts. Thus, personally, I have no issues with waiting for a year more. But let me know what you think. For more content on upcoming movie releases, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.